خالفتم أقوال الشيوخ فأنتم.
Hello?
Hey, how are you, man?
Are you a Christian?
Yes, I'm Christian.
Nice, man. Can you prove Jesus is God?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. How are you expecting a person to go about doing this? Because from my understanding, you guys would believe that historically, at least, Jesus is crucified, right? It was at least shown to be so.
Of course not.
Jesus, I mean, like,
That's ridiculous.
no, I mean, so what is your standpoint on Jesus' crucifixion?
He wasn't crucified. He was raised up alive.
Was it made to seem like he was?
Yup.
So historically, then, right, if we're going off of accounts, then people would think that Jesus was crucified, right?
That's correct.
So that means I can't historically prove to you Jesus is God by raising from the dead because
You don't need to historically do it. Can you do it from the text?
you want me to like in the Bible?
Yes, of course. Then where else?
Oh well, I guess I hold to a couple of places in the Bible saying it, like Titus 2:13.
Yeah, you could go to First Peter. You can go to or Second Peter 1:1. You can go to Titus.
Oh yeah, like John
You
1:1,
can
John
you can go to
1:14.
Romans. You can go anywhere. It's not gonna prove that Jesus is the Most High God. It's just gonna prove that Jesus is divine in some way, but not
Oh
the
well,
Almighty God.
it says he's God verbatim though in Titus 2:13.
Yeah, God is an equivocal term. It has many
Mm-hmm.
meanings. It can be used for judges of Israel. It can be used for prophets, for angels, and it could be used for semi-divine beings and ontologically inferior gods. And so I would argue. I would
Jesus isn't an
argue.
inferior God.
Sorry,
So you think Jesus is an inferior
I
God?
don't think so. That's what the text says he is.
Oh, so the text says that he's an inferior God.
No, it doesn't say it like that, but that's what the text infers.
That's what it means. Yeah. How do you
Yeah.
like? How are you concluding that?
Because there are certain essential necessary properties that the one true living God has that Jesus doesn't have. And so Jesus can't be the same one true God of Israel. He must be a lower God.
What essential properties do Jesus, the person, not possess?
Well, first of all, Jesus is given authority. Can the Most High God be given authority?
In some sense, yeah.
In what sense?
In the exact sense that it occurred, right? In the sense that the
in
Most
what
High
sense
God,
is that?
yeah, in the sense that the Most High God incarnates into flesh, takes on a humanity,
Yeah,
and then fulfills prophecies, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Was God given authority?
Yeah, in some sense, yeah.
So God could lack authority and be given authority.
In the sense of his humanity, yes, because
No,
our God.
no. Now you're an historian. Who was given authority? Was it the nature or was it Jesus?
It would be the person of Jesus
The
operative of the nature.
the person was given authority. So the
I
person
know,
lacked authority and he was given authority.
but Jesus is dual operative and plurality of natures. So it would be like,
That's fine. We're still dealing with the same subject of predication. That's how
yeah, well, I
subject
would say,
predic. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, well, I would say that things like attributes and authorities are predicated to the nature, right? And
No, they're
the
not
person
predicated. No, they're
yeah.
not predicated to natures. Natures are predicates, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So I
Natures are
disagree.
predicates. What do you mean you disagree? Natures are
Yeah,
what's a nature?
yeah, I would hold to the nature as the whatness.
That's so a whatness is a predicate, dude.
Yeah, yeah. So what do you
So
mean
then
by
you
predicate
cannot
here?
predicate predicates.
Hold on.
Predicates,
What do you mean by predicate here?
a truth value derived about something.
Okay, that's not what I was defining predicate as.
What else could a predicate be?
Yeah, I guess that would be a predicate in a more broader sense, but in the sense of you saying something like authority, you're referencing like something being predicated.
When I say X has authority, is that a subject predicate sentence?
Yeah, that's a predicate, right?
So that's right. So then
Yeah.
natures aren't subjects. Natures are predicates.
Yeah, well, I would still disagree with that.
So now
I would
let's
say that natures are.
just wait, dude. You
Go
can't
ahead.
just disagree with that. Let's try this.
Well, I'm telling you why I disagree. and you're kind of
Just wait. Let me just confirm something. When the text says Jesus was given authority, what was given authority?
the person of Jesus via his humanity.
Via his humanity. Now check this out. Okay, so he's
Yeah.
using a quad device account. And I'm going to show you how quad-device accounts don't work. Okay? So, when it comes to subject-predicate sentences, all right, let's say Jesus qua N is P. Following?
Yeah, I'm following.
Following. Okay. Jesus qua humanity. Subject 1. Picture that in your head. Jesus qua humanity is P. Sentence 2. Jesus qua divinity is P.
Yep.
Okay. Is Jesus qua humanity identical to Jesus qua divinity?
Is Jesus qua humanity equal to Jesus qua divinity?
Yeah. Are they identical subjects or are they different subjects?
Yeah, they would be identical persons. Yes.
Okay. So then when I say Jesus qua humanity, all I'm saying is Jesus qua divinity.
No.
So
No,
they're not identical subjects.
No, I can clear the mishaps here.
Are they? No. It's not equivocation. Are they identical subjects or not identical subjects?
Wait, why are you just asking fallacious questions?
What's the fallacy?
Yeah, presupposition fallacy.
What am I presupposing?
You're presupposing that when I say that they're the same subject or person, I'm referencing everything that has to do with a person, including the extensions of a person.
Again. When I say something is identical, I'm saying A just is A.
It shares
Or
every
A
property
just is B. Do you understand?
Yeah, but what I'm trying to explain to you, well, hold on, it would be the same as like my body is an extension of me. I would say my body is me, right? But there's certain circumstances where I would reference me without referencing my body.
Okay,
like
so I'm not talking about that.
But that body is an extension of me.
Yeah,
the same way
your body is not identical. Your body is not
person.
identical to your body is a part of you. So now let me ask you again. And your body is not a nature. Your body is a concrete part. Listen, dude. Your body is a concrete part. It's not a nature. It's not a set of properties.
It's an analogy.
So now,
I'm not being
right. So it's disanalogous. So again.
Okay, I can give an example.
Again, we're gonna try it again. Jesus qua humanity is P. Jesus qua divinity is P. Are these two distinct subjects or are they identical subjects?
The persons are identical.
No. I'm not. Forget persons.
Yeah, the subjects are identical. But the subject doesn't reference.
So identical meaning everything true of A is true of B. Correct?
Yeah, to a threshold, of course.
So everything true of Jesus qua humanity is true of Jesus qua divinity.
No, see, this is an
So then they're
equivocation
distinct subjects.
No, you're committing an equivocation error.
Oh my goodness. Are they distinct subjects or are they the same one subject?
So the same way that I would say like my knowledge or intellect is identical to me, I wouldn't reference.
It's not identical. You can never say that. You can never say that.
You can never properly say that.
Yeah, you could say it's an extension of you. You can never say it's you. Never.
An extension of me is me.
No, you can't. There's no identity relation there.
Okay, so if I threw an egg on you, did I throw an egg on you?
Yeah, you threw an egg at me. That's right.
Yeah, but is your body you?
My body's a part of me.
Okay, so what is your intellect?
What do you mean, what is my intellect?
So your body, like this is like your eyeballs or your body, a concrete physical extension of you, right? Let's just say your body.
They are concrete physical parts.
Yeah, let's just say your body renders an image.
So there is a primary bearer of a property and a secondary bearer of a property.
Hold on, I'm aware of that. Let's just say your eyes render an image, right? And you're able to conceptualize this image in your head, right? This conceptualization would be immaterial, right?
I don't know what this has to do with what we're talking about.
I'm asking you like your thoughts and imagination, right? Like what you conceptualize.
My thoughts and imagination are
is that an extension of you?
No, they're not me. If that's what you mean, they're not me.
Your thoughts aren't you?
No, of course not. You can never say my thoughts are me.
So how do you hold that your bodies are that your body is you if you don't think your thoughts are you?
I don't say my body is me. I see my body as a part of me.
A part of you? Wait, so is a part of you not you?
Of course.
A part of you is you, right?
No.
Oh, okay. So if I open my car door, that's not my car?
So a part can never be the whole, and the whole can never be a part.
I'm not saying whole.
Me would be the whole, and body would be the part. There's a part-whole relation.
I disagree.
You disagree that there is a part-whole relation? Dude,
You
you're
know, I think
doing
it's a
you're doing all of
relation,
this to run. Dude, let's
I'm not.
we're gonna
I'm
go
just trying
back
to.
now. All of
Hold on,
this to
hold on.
escape the
Wait, I'm not
inevitable.
escaping. I'll go back to it right now. I'll
No,
go
no.
back to it right now.
So again, we're gonna
So
try this.
the
No, no. Stop.
misunderstanding here
Stop.
is that I view.
Stop. We're gonna try this
Okay,
again.
go
When
ahead.
it comes to subject predicate sentences, okay?
Wait,
This
I already
predicate,
disagreed with the way you're
dude,
wording this. Why do you keep doing it?
you could disagree with my wording, and you could tell me
So
which
let's have a
word you want me to use.
conversation. I'm not running. I'm
Just
about to
not
correlate it right
just
now.
wait. We're gonna go back to the example I gave.
You're just gonna ask it again over and over again.
Jesus qua humanity. It's a true
Okay.
dichotomy. Jesus qua humanity is P. Jesus qua divinity is P. Are these two abstract subjects the same one subject, or are they distinct subjects? To say the same one subject is to say everything true of A is true of B. I'm using the identity of indiscernibles. So again, are they identical subjects to say that they're really the same one subject? Or are they distinct subjects to say there are two different subjects?
Well, using your linguistical origin and your analytical meaning, then they would be distinct because you feel your body is a
So
part
then
of
there
you.
are
And humanity is a
there
part.
are two persons. There's a divine Jesus and a human Jesus, right?
Yes, you're just being fallacious here again. A presupposition fallacy.
So now you became an historian. There's a
No,
there's a
again.
human
So
subject Jesus,
hold on.
and there's
You're
a
just being
divine
fallacious.
subject Jesus.
Why are you being dishonest? Can you just have a
You just
conversation
said
here?
they're distinct subjects.
Yeah, I said according to your analytical meaning. So
What
analytically, if
analytical
you're saying this,
meaning? What are you talking about?
why are you
Dude,
screaming? Are you an adult? Are you an
yeah, I'm
adult?
an
Can you calm
adult,
down?
and with all due
Okay,
respect,
so calm down.
are they the
So calm
same?
down.
Are they the same subject, or are they
Hold on, I'm gonna
distinct
answer you.
subject?
I'm gonna answer you.
Please.
So analytically, when you're saying that subjects is everything true of a subject, right? Including things that I would view as extensions. Like for me, I view my knowledge and intellect as an extension of me. My body is an extension of me. Then if you're viewing the humanity as an extension of Jesus, right? And it's just a part. It's not really Jesus at all.
No, it's
The
not. The
oneness and
humanity
divinity
is
is
not
just.
a part, dude. The
So
humanity is not a part.
this is where I disagree.
Yeah, sir. Humanity is an abstract set of properties. It's not a part.
Mm.
It's not a concrete
I
part. Are
disagree.
you?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch this, everybody.
It's not an abstract set of properties.
You just buried yourself.
Hold on. No, I didn't. So
Okay,
it's
we'll
not an
see. We'll
abstract
see.
set of
Okay,
properties in
if it's not an
correlation to the.
abstract set of properties,
Hold
then
on.
it's a proper part,
That's
right?
not what I said.
Is it
So
a
it's
proper
not an
part?
hold on. No, it's not an abstract set of properties in correlation to the person of
Is
Jesus,
it a
right?
proper part?
It's an. Why are you talking over
Is
me?
it
I
a
don't understand.
part?
No, I don't hold the
If
composition
it's
when it
not
comes
a
to that.
part and it's not a set of properties, then what the
I
hell
never
is
said
it?
it was. I never said it wasn't a set of properties. I said it's not an abstract set of properties in
Oh,
correlation to the
oh
person.
Lord. Oh, sir.
It's an abstract set of properties in correlation to the being, not the
Good.
person.
So
So
it
it's
is
an
an abstract
equivocation
set.
error.
So it is an abstract set of properties.
In correlation to the being, not the person of Jesus.
Good. Wow. You see. So
Good. So
now
that means you're this is a low
So
tier
now
argument. The argument is
he
terrible.
changed it back. So now it is
I never
a
changed
set of
anything.
properties.
I have it on clip. What are
Okay,
you
good.
talking about?
So it's not a proper part. Good. So everything you say
Yep.
about parts, right? And how parts can be primary bearers
That was
of.
one example.
Yo,
I
can
used
you
intellect as
stop
well.
cutting me off? When
You're
you
cutting
when you
me
give
off, man.
examples of parts being primary bearers, and then the whole being a secondary bearer, this is not analogous. Okay. For
It's not,
example, I could properly and truly say, I am hurt. The word I here is going to pick up my whole.
Man, you love to talk, man.
However, I could have only my hand that's hurt. So my hand is the primary bearer, and the whole is a secondary bearer of the property. Now, we're not talking about that. Since here, the human and the divine natures are not concrete parts that compose the one whole. You'd be a miaphysite then, and you're not a miaphysite. So now answer the question. Jesus
Okay.
qua humanity is P, and Jesus qua divinity is P. Are these identical subjects of predication? To say they are the same one subject of predication? Or are they two distinct subjects of predication?
All right, this is a clarification question. Do you think the properties that make up who you are identical to the properties that make up what you are? Is the who-ness and whatness identical?
Yeah, so are you talking about essential properties v hypostatic properties?
No, essential properties in the sense of whatness, right? This is just an analogy to any.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not talking about any hypostatic properties, dude.
Hold on, we don't. This isn't. Hold on. This is a clarification on your view for your
Yeah,
linguistic standpoint.
I'm not
talking
talking.
about that.
As a matter of fact, I could infer any property, whether it's hypostatic
Hold on, wait.
or essential.
That's not.
That's
I'm not
fine.
talking about that.
That distinction is not necessary in my argument.
I'm not talking about hypostatic or essential properties. I'm not
Okay,
even referencing none of that. You said the properties
Habibi.
of-
What
Wait,
makes
don't interrupt
you,
me.
sir? What makes you who you are is hypostatic. What makes you what you are is essential. What makes you
Oh yeah, yeah.
What makes you a human
just-
is the whatness. What makes me the Orthodox Muslim is the who-ness. Everything that makes me the Orthodox Muslim is going to be accidental. It's going to be related to my singular instance. Everything that makes me a human is going to be essential. So now,
This is why I disagree.
Bro,
I
disagree
don't
with
think
what?
that your essential properties. I don't think that your essential properties correlate to your personal identity. Your personal identity
What
is
the?
completely
What are you
distinct from
talking?
what happened to
Dude,
you.
stop. We're
Hold on,
not
I
talking
can
about
educate
that.
you.
We're not talking about
Yes, we are.
that. You have
So-
no idea what
so
you're
when
talking
you say-
about.
hold
Listen.
on,
You
don't know what you're talking about.
don't have a clue. We're
You
gonna
have
go
no
back to
idea
the
what
question
you're talking
now.
about.
We're gonna go
Hold on,
back to
we're
the.
gonna go
Okay,
back.
sure thing. Now answer the
So you're
question.
assuming that when you say
Jesus,
Jesus qua
sir,
humanity,
Jesus qua
you're
humanity
referencing every
is
essential quality in
Jesus.
his person.
I'm referring any property. Any property.
Yeah, hold on, but the properties that make up
Sir,
his whatness
holy
and who-ness are
crap.
distinct from one another.
Sir, any property. Is this guy
Calm
okay?
down.
Any
Calm down.
property, whether hypostatic or essential. So now we're going to go back. Jesus qua humanity is P. Jesus qua divinity is P. Any property, that is. Are they identical subjects or are they two distinct subjects? Answer the question.
Yeah. So if you say subject, you're referencing any property?
Yes.
Yeah, this is why your questioning is fallacious. It's uneducated.
Can you
So
do you have
can't
an
say-
do you have an answer or
Hold on.
not?
Hold on. I gotta have
Sir,
an answer.
do you have an
I already
answer?
answered you. My answer is no, they're distinct subjects.
Okay, so
Under
G.
your-
Oh wait,
under your
watch
understanding.
this, everybody. So Jesus,
Watch this, guys.
watch this. He just baked himself, became an historian.
I guess I
Jesus.
baked myself.
Okay, watch it.
Listen,
Jesus qua. Just a clarification. Jesus
That's
qua
analytical.
human. Oh, we'll see. Jesus qua humanity, and Jesus qua divinity are two different subjects. Correct?
If you're saying that the whatness is identical,
Are
to the
they
who-ness,
two
then
different
sure.
subjects?
Under your viewpoint of whatness being
So
identical to who-ness, sure.
watch. So Jesus qua humanity is not Jesus qua divinity.
Under your viewpoint of your who-ness being identical to your whatness, yeah.
So there are two Jesuses: a human Jesus and a divine Jesus.
Under your worldview, yeah.
I don't.
Not-
What worldview? What are you talking about? I'm critiquing your worldview.
Yeah, under your philosophical meaning and analytical
Philosophical
definitions
meaning.
linguistically. I don't-
Can you define analytical?
Yeah, I don't hold to what you mean by
Can you-
subjects, and I don't hold to what you mean by who-ness and whatness. My
A
definitions are completely distinct.
All right, dude. You're slow. Get out of here.
Don't run.
Get out of here, dude. You're baked. That was such an embarrassing performance. You are baked, dude. You just became. I just made you an historian. You are low tier, dude. You are so low tier.